Ladies and gentlemen, we're back again. I hope every single one of you are doing well. And as I said in the last video, there are a number of conspiracies surrounding the hantavirus. And as we know, we love a rabbit hole. We love to dive down those rabbit holes. Pause. God bless those rabbits. We've got a compilation of videos where content creators online believe there is a conspiracy behind the hantavirus. So I need you guys to strap in, fasten your seatbelts, because we are about to check this out. Let's get into it.
Something is off about this cruise ship in the Atlantic with the hantavirus outbreak, and I cannot let it go. This is the MV Hondius, an expedition cruise ship owned and operated by Oceanwide Expeditions. And the route went from Argentina through Antarctica and the South Atlantic, with stops in South Georgia and Tristan da Cunha and St. Helena, all before heading towards Cape Verde. And I'm sorry, how is it that there are 147 people on board, with 3 people dead, 7 confirmed cases of the hantavirus, and the only video we've all seen from inside the ship is one guy named Jake crying in his cabin? No, I'm sorry, I'm not buying it, okay? Because you're talking to somebody who watches a lot of cruise ship drama on TikTok. In fact, it is one of my favorite TikTok subgenres that exists, okay? I watch it all the time. And if there's one thing that I've learned from those TikTokers, it is that if someone so much as catches a stomach flu on a Carnival cruise, there are 19 TikToks, 4 Facebook Lives, and some woman named Brenda locked in a closet filming herself saying, "Please help us," like it's the frickin' Blair Witch Project. So I decided to investigate. Not a full
Pause right there. I agree with that. This is the reason I've said, where are the other people that were on that cruise? You can't tell me 1 or 2 guys are coming out doing interviews, talking about their experiences, but we don't have anyone else.
rabbit hole because I have other investigations that require my attention right now, but what I did find was interesting. So first I went looking for the original Jake video because, like many of you, the first time I saw it was on the CBS TikTok account, which is a company owned by Larry Ellison now, but I digress. I couldn't find the original video anywhere, but luckily CBS did put in the tippy top corner of the video Jake's username on TikTok, so I went to his page to see if I could find it there. No. So I started scrolling through Jake's page and I learned that he is a Boston travel content creator and he's been to like hundreds of countries, although none of his videos have gotten like a super high amount of views, but yet he's got 5.6 million. I just know that's weird. Anyways, he's got sponsorship links, he's got collaborations, he's got a Yahoo email, and if you go over to TikTok Shop, he's hawking a bunch of, travel consumerism junk. And I'm scrolling through his posts and he's got this weird PR statement as one of them. Mind you, he didn't even post the video that he sent to CBS on his own account, remember? So I don't know, it's weird. But then I hit this penguin video from the trip, and it's a stunning video with a high-resolution camera, and I mean, look, the sky is insane. It's clearly very beautiful. But just keep in mind what this sky looks like, okay? Because it's gonna come back later. In fact, his photos and videos are so beautiful, it is kind of hard to believe that it's not AI. No, but Michael.Elizabeth08, I'm with you. So I went to Google and searched for the name of the ship, the MV Hondius, filtered the dates to be before the outbreak became public, and went to videos to see if I had missed anything, because this is the exact kind of trip where you would normally see people posting pictures of wildlife, or videos of the sunset, or rough seas with the yo-ho sound, cabin tours, meals, anything. The only videos are from Jake Rosemarian. This is weird! And then I read about one other passenger who was quoted in BBC and AP coverage named Kazem Hato, also known online as Ibn Hattuta. Sorry if I mispronounced that. This guy. And he sent over footage over WhatsApp to AP News and BBC, and he gave them quotes specifically saying, "Actually, morale is high. People are watching movies, reading, and drinking hot drinks." 3 people are dead. And then it gets even weirder because he's posting stuff like this on his story.
Hold on, is this the same guy that literally done the interview? The other guy that done the interview? And what did he imply? That all 100 of them were socializing and chilling together, and there was rumors going around, but they didn't know about this virus. He was suggesting that multiple people would have this thing. That's what he was kind of letting us know in his message when he was doing that interview.
And then it gets even weirder because he's posting stuff like this on his story. You can pause to read it, but this...
Dear media outlets, thanks a lot for getting in touch. Unfortunately, it won't be possible doing any interviews regarding the situation on the cruise. Interviews about my awesome travels are welcome though. If you'd like to see my experience in the current situation, check out my latest reel. If you'd like to see the first part of the trip before this situation, check out my last YouTube videos. This whole situation has been blown out of proportion, partly because of one person panicking and the ship whose video has been circulating in the media. While Whilst his reaction is valid, it doesn't represent the situation on board. Everyone else, 148 to 149, has been calm. The situation is under control, and we just wish those who are sick a speedy recovery. Goes on to say in the last paragraph that I'm just a passenger on the ship and I don't represent the company, but I can see they've been doing all they can to help us and find a solution, with all our safety being our priority. We all feel sorry for those who have passed away, as we shared with them a beautiful journey, and send their families our condolences. Much love. Now, this is extremely questionable. You have to be totally real, because this message is kind of like a cover-up, isn't it? This is, again, the same guy that's come out and done an interview. The only other guy besides Jake that has done a visible interview. I don't even know if Jake has done an interview. He filmed himself and he was panicking, he was concerned, he was worried. This guy kind of shuts down that concern, claiming that he doesn't work for the company, but he'll be happy to do interviews over his travel journeys. Like, who cares about your travel journeys, bro? We care about the situation that has broke out on this cruise. He's trying to make everything look normal, like he's trying to deploy some sort of cover up here. Now, if I show you this screenshot, the woman that we can see at the bottom of this screenshot is either the coordinator, the director, or the owner of the company that are basically running this cruise on this yacht. And she looks extremely upset. This is a live stream that he did, whereby the company had to be in the live stream when he did it. That live, this guy Jake is basically saying to the audience, you can ask me anything you want in regards to his journey. It's very similar to what this guy is saying in this message here. Ask me about my journey and how things are going on my travels. Feels like the company behind this cruise is trying to cover something up. That's what it feels like. They're trying to use these two people as ways of making it look like everything's just normal. But what doesn't make any sense is, where are the other people? Where are they?
His videos also look cinematic, except if you'll notice, his sky is blue. His video clips around a lot, but from every which angle, it's the same blue sky. You mean to tell me that both of these content creators were there during sunset and Jake's the only one that got a video with the beautiful pink orange sky? Fools. They think we're fools. I mean, come on, you expect us to believe that after the outbreak happens and people are locked in their rooms forced to quarantine, and the only two passengers from inside the ship we hear from are two travel influencers? Nope, absolutely not. As a dedicated consumer of cruise drama TikTok, I reject this whole premise. Look, maybe the cruise company told them they weren't allowed to post, maybe the Wi-Fi's bad, or maybe everybody on that cruise ship just genuinely has great self-control, in which case, good for them. But I'm just saying, the silence to severity ratio is weird.
I agree with Amelia. It doesn't make any sense how we've got one guy coming out panicking and then we've got the other guy coming out saying, no, everything's under control. Even though his feelings are valid, that's not what's going on here. But we've had people die. We know what the statistics tell us.
We're not just a story.
We're not just a story.
Homeboy Jake on the cruise ship, Hantavirus. He works with the company. He is a partner with the company. Everybody's going after this guy for being fake. This is all planned. He's the only one that apparently bought the Wi-Fi package because nobody else has posted videos. So here's other people questioning all the videos, saying they're AI possibly.
Glitch. Here's another glitch that ends up happening. Did you see that one? And it's followed by another one. Do you see that one? And why is it that his top lip is straight while he's saying, just remember? Why is it that his tongue changes colors, almost like he's got a disease going on? And watch his teeth merge at some times. Here he comes. See how his teeth are merging? Why did they go to the maps and remove where the location was? It doesn't pop up anymore. So I know.
Oh my gosh, what do you guys think? Like, who planned this? And why? A distraction?
What now doesn't make any sense is how he put that video out and then we get told he works for the company. I do apologize for noise in the background. I've got my washing machine on. What a stupid time to pull it on when I'm trying to record a video. Hopefully it doesn't interfere. Hopefully when I edit this, I just don't hear it. But that's what's bugging me right now. That doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. And then you have this other guy, this guy from Turkey, who's also a YouTuber, coming out and telling us that although this guy Jake's feelings are valid, that's not the current situation that's going on there. How can a guy that works for the company put out that type of video? And this random passenger who claims he doesn't work for the company of the cruise shuts it down and basically says, although his feelings are valid, that's not what's going on here. So why did he do that? Why did he do it?
Want to hear something insane? And I think it proves that they are lying to us about a lot of things. But take a listen. So you have the Spanish passenger who said that there were 23 people that got off. Earlier today, in an official press release, the cruise company, they said that there were 29 people that got off. They later then corrected that statement. They did an updated press conference or release and said 30 people got off, because now they're considering the dead man who was sitting on the ship for 2 weeks as having disembarked. Have you ever heard of that? But it gets even crazier. The numbers are all over the place with the number of passengers, the day it started. It's a mess. But now tell me why the Dutch government, the official government, well, they said it's 40 people. So which number is it? What is going on? Nothing is adding up, and I know it is on purpose.
So this is in regards to how many people actually got off the cruise a few weeks ago. Because as we said in the first video we ever done on this, there was about 23 people that more or less evacuated the cruise. But those numbers have changed ever since.
This rabbit hole just got a lot deeper. So if you've been following this, you will see that there's not a lot of people posting anything about it that are actually on the cruise ship. In fact, there's 2 people, right? That Jake guy, and then there's another guy. Both of them are travel vloggers, right? And Jake, we found out, actually works for the company, which was not disclosed. Then there's this anonymous Spanish guy who spoke to El País magazine. That's where we got the 23 number and all that, right? So I'm on his page, and I had saw a proposal thing where for 2 years he spent everywhere he traveled. He filmed himself asking, will you marry me? And I was like, wait, where is this Jake guy's husband, partner, fiance, whoever? There was no one from anyone's friends, families, co-workers, coaches, neighbors, their jobs, no one. People who have gone back home, no one else, nor their families, friends, or anyone else they know have posted a single thing. And so I go and look, and I see they even have he has a video and pictures of his proposal and what he did with his husband or whoever. And all these people are saying congratulations below. It's like hundreds of people, right? And it goes back, it's not like new people. It's like going back old to when he did it last year. All these people, right? I go and try to check out the husband's page. It's private. I don't see anything else posted. So then I go into the comments, just the people congratulating him, because obviously some of them were like more personal messages, like, I'm so happy for you guys. This is a dream come true for you, finally, all that. So I'm thinking that they're personal, they know him. I start clicking on these people's names. I go and see their most recent posts. Nearly all of them are in photography or some type of travel, Patagonia, that type of thing. Some posting 4 days ago, living their best life, no word about Jake or the cruise. 3 days ago, 2 days ago, I even have one 4 hours ago, posting a girls' trip and other things and traveling and having fun. And not a word about their friend who made national news crying about being stuck on this cruise ship with a deadly virus that has a 40 to 50% mortality rate. And no one else, none of the people who went home, none of the people who've died, none of the cruise family, friends, not a single person has said a word. Do you find that strange? I find that very strange, amongst other things.
I'm not fucking with you. This is no porno. Get a fucking grip and look me in my goddamn eyes. Do not let those people off that fucking boat. Oh, does it look like I'm joking? Am I smiling? Ain't shit to laugh about from where I'm sitting. Hantavirus has a 40% mortality rate. Not amongst the elderly or the immunocompromised or the infantiles of the population. A 40% mortality rate. 40% of people, of everyone that contracts hantavirus will die. Hantavirus, which historically is extremely rare
among humans. You see, it comes from animals and it normally transfers to other animals. There are now 10 people that are infected with hantavirus, 3 who have died on a cruise ship, which, mind you, is the perfect place for a virus to start because it's on the water in the middle of the ocean. Hantavirus has an 8-week gestation period, 8-week quarantine. They have not been on that boat for 8 weeks. And I can understand and put as much empathy as humanely possible. I'm sure it's fucking terrifying to be trapped on that boat with people that are harboring an ancient illness that may or may not kill you. Are you the 60 or the 40? Who fucking knows until it's too late? And I'm not trying to make light of it, but I am being so fucking serious. I really thought we learned our lesson 6 years ago. And COVID wasn't even really that bad. Yes, it was. A lot of people fucking died. This will kill so many people. And guess what? The anti-vax population has gone up in the last 6 years. And we do not have the administration for this. President Fuckface and Fuck Your Child's Face fired pretty much everyone that's ever given a fuck about science or your health in the government. Now they just want your taxes. And if they can't have that, they want your bones. To be processed into Jell-O, of course. What are we talking about? They're going to port at the Canary Islands because Spain just said it was a good idea. Hey man, whoever made that decision, he should be the one that goes and gets them off the boat. Because they're going to take these people that are infected with this extremely deadly disease off of their perfect quarantine situation and then transfer them back to their native countries, to their country of origin. And how the fuck do you propose we do that, Officer Fuckface? A plane? Right. Oh my fucking...
I'm genuinely scared making this video because I think I just uncovered something that is far bigger than anybody is being led on to know about. Yesterday I made a video covering the new virus circulating on the internet from that cruise ship, and I was doing further research after my video because in this video I state that I think it's all just very weird. Scientifically, the virus takes 19 days to incubate in a human body, which they are saying this virus is spreading rapidly. So scientifically, a virus that takes 19 to 40 days to incubate in the human body would not spread as rapidly as news sources are claiming. That was the first thing I found very weird. The second thing I found very strange was the very obviously AI generated video of the man on this cruise. That being said, after I posted the video, I looked up further information about this cruise, and I was 4 pages deep into a Google search when I saw something about a Disney cruise being shut down. Me being the curious person I am, I looked up Disney cruise on Google. First article that I see is 24 Disney workers being arrested for selling CP. This is a cruise that is marketed towards children, and there are people on this cruise being arrested for selling CP. And don't you think it is a little strange that 2 cruises would headline in the same week? I truly believe that this hantavirus is a cover-up to hide the fact that there were people on a Disney cruise selling CP.
None of this is making any sense, and hopefully over the next coming days someone can make it make sense for us. I need you guys in the comments to let me know exactly how you are feeling. Don't be shy. Leave those thoughts, all of those comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button. More videos uploading. Don't go anywhere. Make sure you guys subscribe to the Wax Goes Weird channel as well. We've got some videos uploading on that channel. Turn those notification bells on so you don't miss out on those videos, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one.